What you watching, Nia? What you watching, Nia?
Hell yeah. Secret specialist.
Dub C and CJ. Dub C and CJ. Dub C and CJ. Dub C and CJ. Dub C and CJ Max Show.
What you watching, Nia?
Dub C and CJ.
What you watching, Nia?
Dub C and CJ.
What you watching, Nia?
Dub C and CJ. Dub C and CJ. Dub C and CJ Max Show.
CJ, Dub C, CJ, Dub C, CJ, Dub C.
Welcome to the Dub C and CJ Max Show. Once again, I am Dub C.
And I am still and always will be CJ Mack. What's happening, bro?
What up, C Mac?
Man, I'm good, bro, man.
How you feel?
Man, good to be back cracking, man. What's happening with you?
Man, just been posting up, man. You know what I'm saying? Just taking trips around the world, get my walk on, but I've been paying attention to what's going on, though.
Yeah, been a lot going on, man. We got the Kanye West thing.
Yeah.
We got rappers, unfortunately, being taken from us.
Yeah.
We got robberies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the whole world's going crazy right now, bro.
We ain't seeing nothing new.
Ain't
It's
new.
been going on. You know
right.
that?
You right, bro.
It's just now we got social media, so
Yeah, so everything's blown out, you know, so
everybody get to
can see
weigh
it
in
now.
on their opinions and all that, you know. But
well,
it's
you know-
content. Speaking of content, you know what? We need to start giving the fans more content of us.
Oh, yeah,
How we
the
chop it up
morning
in the
phone
morning
calls.
phone calls.
Yeah, me and your morning phone calls is a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should start doing that. You know what I mean? We talked about that one time before, but we didn't really get into it.
Yeah.
We be editing some shit too, though.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I'm
a
saying?
lot of shit going on.
No, but it's all good. So, man, last week, as you know, we had a very, very talented individual in here.
You mean to tell me we still been conducting interviews all the time and the fans ain't seen it?
They ain't seen it, man, because we've been shady. We've been holding out on y'all. I ain't gonna lie. We've been trying to get a few things changed around,
all
man.
good.
But this kid, man, let's start off with his accolades.
Talk.
9 Grammy nominations.
Speak on it.
Winning one.
Talk to me.
Out the box.
Come on.
Diamond single.
Say his name.
That happened to be
Say his
out
name.
the box.
Say his name.
Roddy Ricch, man.
Roddy Ricch.
We had Roddy Ricch in here. What's up with it, bro?
What up
100.
with a youngin'?
100 to your whole team, man. Shout out to Atlantic Records, man. Shout out to Keefe.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to Brittany and his whole management team, man.
Shout out to Roddy
good
Ricch.
people, man.
Much love.
You know what, man? That was my first time meeting that kid, man. Dynamite,
Good
man.
dude. Good dude.
Dynamite,
Good
man.
dude. Good
You know,
dude.
we had him in here smiling and all
Good
kind of little
dude.
stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I
good
mean?
dude. Good dude.
Yeah. So,
Good dude.
you know, we talked to him about almost what seems like instant success.
Yes.
Hey, man, a diamond single
Off the dribble.
off the dribble, bro.
Yeah.
You know, so I asked him, like, man, are you pressed, you know, to try and repeat that? And he was good about it. He was like, nah, you know, I'm just going with the flow and I'm enjoying making music and I'm doing
Yeah.
my thing.
Yeah.
I was like really, really impressed by that,
Yeah.
man, because I'd probably be chasing that. I mean, I'd be chasing that diamond, boy.
But you know what though, C-Mac? When you enjoy doing something,
Yeah.
when you enjoy doing something, I mean, it's a lot more that's gonna better things are gonna come.
Right.
Later down the line, when you enjoy doing something, it's more to come.
Right.
So I mean, I love the fact that he loves what he's doing.
Bro, man, like I said, man, I'm just happy to be back getting cracking, man.
Let's go.
So look, man, we talked to Roddy. His new project is Feed the Streets 3. So I wanted to know, like, you know, why Feed the Streets? What made you come up with that title?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so this is
right.
what he had to say.
I started from my mom giving out food when I was young, you know, and that's what kind of that was one of the memories that just stuck with me as I started just keep creating that body of work, you know, and that's how we started. Feed the Streets is how we started, and we just wanted to keep it going and get a fan something that they wanted to listen to.
Dope. So it's more than music, though.
Yeah. You know, we creating a foundation, you know, Feed the Streets Foundation. That's something that we working on. And, you know, it's just all about giving back. You know, my mom, she real heavy in, you know, being at the schools and talking to the kids a lot while I'm out on the road and doing things like that. And, you know, we do our small give backs, link up with, you know, Taco Mill, Trap Kitchen, some of the guys from my neighborhood, and we give back food or whatever we can. I remember when we first started, when COVID first started, we gave away at the MLK hospital, you know. So, you know, just little things like that. We like to just always give back and just make sure we stay embedded in this shit, you know what I mean?
Welcome back to the Dub C and CJ Mack Show. I am CJ Mack.
And I'm still Dub C.
Yes, indeed. You know what? I want to shout out Roddy's management team.
Yes, sir.
I want to shout out Brittany over at Atlantic Records.
Brittany.
And I definitely want to shoot out Keefe, you know what I'm saying, for bringing them through, man.
What
and
up, Keefe?
like I said, he was an amazing individual, man. You know, so we talked about his come up and how he really, really got on. So when I first heard him, it was on my little homeboys song. It was on Nipsey Hussle song.
Oh yeah, that Nipsey record.
You know, Racks in the Middle.
Banging.
I was like, wow.
Banging.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, who is this kid, man? And the record was so dope, man. And I was just like, who's this kid right here? And then so he kind of shared with us how Nipsey kind of put him on and how that came to be.
Hey, that was a deep conversation.
So let's play that. Let's play a little bit of that.
Let's go.
All right.
Man, it was a blessing just being around him. You feel me? I feel like the song and everything, people look at it like, you know, but it wasn't even something that I had. It was a surprise, really. Wow. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was recording with Future for like, I don't know, all night. We did like probably like 6 songs. Wow. And my voice was gone because he recorded till we can't record no more. So boom, we go over to Hit Boy Studio right across the street, or right across the hallway. So I do the Racks in the Middle shit, and I'm humming because I couldn't really sing. So I'm like saying shit, but I ain't want to like not do nothing. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna just hum. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna hum. Crazy. That was like that, you know. So we did the song, and then I left it in the studio. And me, Bird, was you at the bowling alley, Kiefer? We was all at the bowling alley, and J-Rock had called us. Like, bro just laid a verse on bro shit. Like, for the longest, we like wanted to do something, but you feel me? I'm the young nigga around him, so I ain't trying to press that. You feel me? Like, I'm like, that'll happen when it happens. So, boom, we pull up to the studio, and he was on the 3rd verse. You know, when he was talking about his homie Fats. You feel me? Yeah. So this was before he did that verse, and he was just sipping, and we got footage of that shit crazy. But he was just in his little zone, and you know, he was explaining all the shit. He's like, man, I want to talk about this right here, and he started like you could see he really was feeling what he was saying. So he did his verse and everything, and I think he wanted to release it the Grammys the year before, because you know we won the year after, but he wanted to release it the Grammy weekend, and everybody was like, nah, don't, you know, it's too much going on. But he like, nah, like, so he told me like, little homie, they gonna feel this one. Like, this one gonna be one they feel. Like, I remember him just telling me that, and we dropped the song, and yeah, the rest was that. But you know, that was the experience of something just kind of being meant to be, you know? And it's not like we was around him for this or that. It was like really just soaking up a whole lot of game. Like, just the way he moved. I was at Powerhouse with him. I was just moving around with him. He like, we're gonna bring you out. Like, at this time, we wasn't even, you know, like niggas wasn't even like on that. Yeah, he like, nah, nigga, you gonna come out? Like, I'm like, shit, I ain't never even performed in front of like a crowd this big before. Right. So he like put me on the stage. I ain't really know how to perform like that, so I'm just going. But he rocking with a nigga though. You feel me? Yeah. In there with me. So, you know, that was him. Like, he was kind of just a ray of light. I feel like in the city, but a ray of light in everybody's life that he kind of was around. You know what I'm saying? So that was you know, it was a surreal, you know.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, right? I mean,
that's crazy.
That was super interesting, man.
That's deep.
And that's things that you never forget, right?
And it's things that we would have never known.
Right.
And people would never know. They just see Roddy running around and didn't even know the influence that Nip had on his life, as well as all the fans and a lot of people out here. Right. You know, all of us. So, you know, that was deep.
And then in the midst of that, to lose him.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
You know, so I know how I felt, man. Like, you know, I was devastated, man, because I had a lot of talks with him. Right?
Yeah. You always
because I'm a game spitter, man. So he spit game, and he was just always so humble, man. And a big homie, y'all threw a little event. Big homie, you know, I'm coming through that event, man, tonight, man. Yeah. All right, cool. You know, you know. So he was just so cool, man. And I like how he was putting things together for his team, man. And I know, like, a lot of those dudes on his team, they really was street dudes, man. Because I know them cats before they start getting interested in music.
Right.
You know what I mean? So to see them, you know, lose him, man, I was worried about if they would be able to keep the momentum up. You know what I mean? You know, I'm talking about the J Stones and the Pac-Mans and the Roddy Ricches and G.I. Joe, rest in peace, you know?
Rest in peace, G.I. Joe. You know what's crazy though, CJ? When you really love somebody, like I lost my brother in the physical essence, not on the spiritual side, but in the physical essence, I lost my brother, DJ Crazy Tunes.
Yes.
When you really love somebody, just to have the strength to get up and to keep going, that right there, you know, is to do that is an accomplishment.
Oh,
so, you know, we sometimes we lose focus on the goal. You know, you want to be able to get up and still go out there and continue their legacy and do what you do and do what they will want you to do if they were here in the physical essence. But, you know, far-wise is, like you said, with Roddy Ricch chasing the diamond or Jay Stone and his crew, you know, saying going out there and you know, accomplishing the amount of record sales that Nip was selling or that he would have sold if he was still here. We can't focus on that. We got to focus on being strong and getting out there and, you know, and making them proud and doing what they will want us to do, and that's to keep going and to keep their name alive. So
man, they doing it, man. Shout out to all those guys, man.
Yeah,
Cuzzy Capone.
Yeah,
you know, you guys, man.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, G.I. Joe. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, doing this thing.
You guys are really doing a good job of upholding, you know, what he left. So, you know, we was talking to Roddy about it, and he shared with us, you know, how he felt, you know, upon losing Nipsey. So let's run that clip and
let's go.
Yeah, I could describe when it happened. You know how that be. You know, it's just a lot of emotions high, everything be crazy. And then what I do remember though was when we pulled up, cause we pulled up for the store. You know, when everybody came to the store, the brothers came to the store, and all the hoods was out. You know what I'm saying? And we was there, and I just remember like, you know, everybody showed love, but when we was leaving, we left the parking lot, we was driving around, and everybody was playing Racks in the Middle. You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of my, like, you know, it was like a bittersweet moment for me, not winning, you know, all the shit. It was just like, damn, you know, like when that happened, like to be driving through and just hearing that, windows down, I'm hearing that, I'm like, damn, like, nigga, that's crazy. Like, nigga really was a part of, you know, and I always tell Sam, like, nigga, I appreciate y'all for letting me be a part of. Oh, yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, it don't be too much. I be just appreciative of being a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
What's happening with it, y'all? I am Dub C.
And I'm still CJ Mack.
Welcome to the Dub C and CJ Mack show. You know, that's crazy hearing them talk about, you know, losing Nip and how it affected him and what was going on. You know, what's crazy is a lot of times we hear artists, we hear the lyrics and we say, damn, like, you know, I saw you started off this way, or why do you talk about this and you don't keep talking about that?
Right.
A lot of times, man, that shit is real painful. Right. It's something that he said on one of his records, Roddy Ricch, I want to quote, on a record called Get Swept. When the stains on your name, you can't wash it out. I've been at the trap all day like the Waffle House. Cause I've been having a lot of pain, I have to walk it out. I don't want that to be the only shit I talk about. That was deep. And unless you been through losing somebody or just felt real pain, you understand that we live to get better and we want to talk about having nice things and shit like that. So when I hear Roddy Ricch talk about high fashion and, you know what I'm saying, and balling and having money and shit like that, I'm loving it because I know, bro, I know you come from it. I know you come from the mud. I know you experienced a lot of pain. And, you know, and that's set aside of losing Nip.
Right.
But I'm just saying in general as artists, that's why I love the kid. I love what he's doing, man. And, you know what I'm saying? I just hope that he can continue the success. And I hear it's a lot of money being slid around right now for some shows out here, man.
Hey, man, I see someone in there that was kind of tripping on the because he said he was getting $500,000 a show. Oh, you know what I mean? I was like, what?
He was clowning.
Yeah, I asked him for a verse. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting, hey, you get $500,000 a show, I should be at least getting 20 racks a night if I got a verse. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
he wasn't messing with the OG, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, he was saying that, you know, these kids are getting a whole lot of money around here, man. You know what I'm saying? 500 bands a show, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, huh?
Save your money. Save your money.
This is what he had to say. This is what he had to say.
It depends on what kind of, but it depends on what kind of show you put on. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what kind of show you put on. For people to like, you know, go against what I'm saying. They gotta kind of come see me live and see why they give me that.
Right.
First of all, I don't rap to my songs. My songs don't have no lyrics on them, so I'm rapping live. You get what I'm saying? I have a whole production team, 9, 10 people on the, you feel me, that I pay out in production, lights, sound, this, that. It's a company, you feel me? I'm moving like a company, so I'm not just moving. You don't think about it like an artist is getting, don't think of it like a company is getting because they know what they have to do when they stepping in front of all these people.
Yeah, man, these kids getting a lot of bread, man, which brings me to another question, man. Like,
what's that?
You're getting so much money and all that. Why are they getting in so much trouble?
Yeah.
You know,
I think, you know, I really believe, CJ, I mean, it's trial and error. Unfortunately, they're judged right there on the spot. Everything is with a camera in their face.
Yeah.
When we came up, we didn't have cameras in our face like that. We didn't have cameras everywhere we went. We would, you know, you can have a fight now. You can't even sock a motherfucker without, you know, you can't even sock somebody without it being on social media and you getting sued and people judging you. You don't even know what the individual did to deserve you taking off on them. But at the end of the day, you know, you got to realize these are a lot of youngsters that's getting money fast. The average person that get money at a young age, they're going to run through it.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to run through it or they're going to do something stupid. And right now, in order to be cool, you know, be caught up in the trends or whatever and everything, there's a lot of stupidity going out there. So, you know, we just got to stay focused. We got to keep encouraging them that it's going to be all right and keep encouraging the up and coming artists, athletes, entertainers. You know what I'm saying? Just realize there's cameras everywhere. Realize that.
I think that the game is like, to me, it's called hustling backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And I say no hustling backwards, right?
Talk to me.
It's like, okay, I went from good kid to kind of bad kid to hustling in the streets.
Right.
To father, you know what I'm saying? Grandfather, you know what I'm saying? To, you know, rap, entertainer to writer.
Right.
Bro, it don't work the other way around.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's not supposed to work the other way around. You're not supposed to get successful and then go chase the unsuccessful.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that that's a big problem, and I don't know why there's such, well, I guess I do know why there's a lot of things that pull you to the glamour and the glitz and the glamour or what you think it is in the streets. When the streets ain't glamorous, bro.
At the end of the day, man,
the goal is to get out of the streets.
Yeah, but we can't care about what people think.
What do you mean?
We can't care about what people think. A lot of people is worrying about what people think about them on social media, what the homies think about you, what people around you think. Oh, he ain't really from, or he ain't really with it. He ain't really this, and you got a lot of these cats coming up that's getting money fast. That got crews with them that they like. Hey, we about the business.
Yeah.
We want to win, and we're gonna let you know if you say anything about us. It's motherfuckers dying over posts on the internet.
Oh yeah.
There's people out here that's going down, you know, that's doing stupid shit for likes.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, man, you got to realize that there's a lot of people that's in the limelight that want to prove that they still with it, or that they ain't no punks.
Right.
So they go out and they might do something or make a mistake, man. That's going to cost them either their lives or going to cost them their career. So, you know, I mean, we get caught up in so much of this, you know, what people think about us and, you know, if you real, you ain't real and all that shit, man. Fuck all that, man. Being real, man, is getting out there, accomplishing your goals, providing for your family, and making sure you have financial security for the future.
Exactly.
That's what being real is.
Exactly. Well, you know, it just gets a little, you know, mixed up when you have this thing, this image you're trying to prove. You're trying to be a certain way for people and all. I mean, it's crazy, man. Like I said, man, who's being responsible telling these kids, like, look, man,
we are.
That ain't it, bro.
We are.
Like, you don't want to be out here.
Dub C, CJ Mack.
It's a place. It's always been okay. So, you know, well, I'm gonna let Roddy Ricch talk about what he felt about, what he feels about that being a young dude. So give y'all his perspective, and I'm gonna come back with my perspective.
Let's go.
You give yours.
Let's go.
This is what Roddy Ricch had to say.
That's what anything, like, the NBA players ain't kicking it on the block, you feel me? No. The NBA players, but you gotta, some of them, but you, my point is, you know, these, bro, they 50 million, 100 million. That's what, like, now that we starting to do those numbers, we starting to get that kind of money, so it's like, we gotta kind of start, like, nigga, just moving with different people. You see Lil Baby, he kicking it with them niggas that's getting to a B. You get what I'm saying? It's certain people that's starting to understand, like, yeah, I come from this, but I'm trying to move like this, or I'm trying to do this, you know?
Yeah, and that's decisions.
That's it.
Once again, it's decisions. So see, Roddy, he mentioned a lot of these guys right now that unfortunately we've been losing, right?
Yeah.
You know, he mentioned PNB ROCK.
Right.
He mentioned Gunna.
Yeah.
He mentioned what's the other kid he mentioned?
Who?
Someone else. Oh, Takeoff. I'm sorry.
Takeoff.
I feel like it's tragic, you know, a couple of them being, you know, guys that, you know, I be in tune with and really dealing with on a real basis, because I don't really kick it with a lot of people, but, you know, some of them, you know, Takeoff was like, I know it's like random, you feel me? Because even for me, it was like random how we became friends, but like, nigga, everywhere I'm at, like, he calling, broski, what's up? We pulling up right here, this, that, and the third. So it just be random. But like, even PNB ROCK, I had him in the projects when we first was coming around, and you know, the project was excited. Him and Gunna, he in jail and he passed away. Them was the only two rappers that ever came to the Women to Arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, with a nigga. So it be sad either way, bro. The you know, sending them up the road and losing life, I feel like that's kind of where we at with the rap thing. But it's because there's so many eyes on us, and you know where certain niggas come from. It's like they not really used to all the eyes, but they used to the life that they live. So that's kind of just be what it kind of be to me. That's how I be feeling, like nigga don't really know how to balance the two. Like I may have to, you know. I feel like that's really what it be. It be like niggas don't be thinking like, I got all these eyes on me. We here. It may be this random nigga here or whatever, you know, it just be a lot.
And no disrespect, right, to any of these guys, man, and they were huge losses, man, for our hip hop community as well as their families, man, like, it's, you know, which is even more important, you know. But now it's like, I don't think it's a rap thing, man. It's a us thing, bro. Like, a crap game. No disrespect to anybody, so you know, I hope y'all don't take it disrespectful. A crap game been dangerous since the 1930s, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So anything can happen in these type of situations. So like what Roddy was saying about the money and making better decisions when you got $100 million, $150 million, you know what I'm saying? That type of bread, you know, you got to be a little bit more selective about the people that are around you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you could get. It can happen to anybody. Like, I don't know the shit and who did what and all that, and I don't care about who did this and that and this and that. I'm sorry that the young man's life is lost. But my point is that, you know, you get to a point, you get so much money, you have to stop dealing with dangerous situations.
Oh yeah.
But I guess it's still, you know, that street part in you still want to be a part of things that are happening. Now, I'm not saying before somebody start talking crazy, I didn't say he was gambling or this or not. I don't know, because I don't get into everybody else's business about, I'm old school. I ain't in everybody's business. It's hard to even do this type of work that we do. Yeah. Because we're looked at, people want to know what our opinion is on this kind of stuff. But in a lot of situations, I ain't got no opinion because it ain't really my business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could feel sorry about it and have an opinion, but not necessarily share it.
Unfortunately, you know, we all should be able to get out and make mistakes. A mistake shouldn't cost us our lives at the end of the day. That's summing up about any and everybody out here. Entertainers, rap artists, athletes. You know, unfortunately, we got to do better as people. This shit should not cost us our lives. So, you know, just with the tragic deaths in hip hop alone, you know, from Young Dolph on down the line.
Man,
you know,
Pop Smoke.
It's unfortunate, but you know, we're gonna do better though. I believe we're gonna do better. I know it's gonna get better because it always does. You know, we lost Biggie, we lost Pac. You know, and a lot of people learn from their debts. You know that. You know, it's unfortunate, man, and shit don't have to be like that. Yeah, but it's all good though, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Rap is still as strong as ever. We still out here, we doing our thing, we making shit happen, and we here, man. Going into the new year, always, and it's unfortunate, always. It's just seemed like that. You know, coming into the New Year's is always some bullshit, but you know, always remember there's something good to come out of the unfortunate. So we're gonna keep moving. I send my condolences to all the family members out there who lost their loved ones.
Yes, indeed.
Just in general.
Yes, indeed.
You know, over this past year, we're moving to the new year, and we're gonna make this, you know, a productive, positive year. What's up, C-Mac?
Man, I'm trying to get it, man. I'm trying to get this paper, man. It never stops. You know what? I don't know how I quit.
No.
I've been around a long time, man. I ain't quitting. I ain't going nowhere,
Can't
man.
stop, won't
until
stop.
I ain't breathing, brother. You know
Can't
what
stop,
I'm
won't
saying?
stop.
So we trying to get it. So here's something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Talk to me.
What is with this whole everybody's a snitch? This snitched, and he snitched, and he's a snitch, and he's a snitch, and he's a snitch. And why does everybody care if it ain't your business and you ain't doing business with these people when you don't know what it is?
Content.
It's crazy
Content.
though, bro. It's like
Content.
It's crazy, bro.
Content.
Like I see people talk, oh, he snitched, oh, he did this, he did this, he did. Well, first of all, you don't know, and yeah, some things look like this, and some things look like that. Well, I mean, we don't know, and some history proves that certain things do look like telling.
See, man.
You know what I mean, and this and that. But how do you know? I mean, why do you care?
Keyboard soldiers, a lot of people are comfortable behind that screen. A lot of people comfortable on a platform saying, and they got the right to say what they want to say. But I know you know they ain't gonna get out there in the streets and say they ain't gonna say that shit to nobody's face.
Exactly, right? Because it's anyway, I ain't gonna say. But yeah, like, so I'm shocked. I do want to talk about this though. So I never heard of, in the case with the little YSL thing and all that, right? I never heard of a state RICO case. I ain't never heard nothing like that before. I didn't know that a state could. I thought it was a federal thing. I'm just saying. I thought it was a federal thing, right?
Huh?
I mean, so I
two.
see the speculation because I see, like, I know normally if there's a Fed type situation like that, you know, you ain't coming home and all that. So I don't know if it's the state thing with that, or, you know, some people say, you know, just telling, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I just never heard nothing like that. So I was wondering if you knew how it worked.
Not my business. Not my business. Not my business.
Exactly, man. Look, with that being said, let's go to a commercial break so we can change the subject. We'll go to a commercial break. We'll be right back, y'all.
We got work for sale.
We got West Side tees.
We got work for sale.
We got hoodies like this.
We got work for sale.
We got work for sale.
We got work for sale.
We got merch for sale.
Where at?
DubCandCJMac.com.
Get it.
Get it. You can't open B-boy shit.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
I'd like to take this time out to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Interstate Vodka. All roads lead here. Drink responsibly.
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
Welcome to the Dub C and CJ Mac show, and I am Dub C.
And I'm still CJ Mac, man. You know what, man? During the break, I was just sitting up here thinking about all that money Roddy was talking about, man. Hey, man, he was acting like, man, they can't be getting that much money, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Is everybody getting money like that, bro?
Oh, yeah. He said these youngsters are getting it right now. He said that these promoters are paying it. This is where it's at. So, you know, everybody is, you know, they feeling they can go on and get out, you know, get out here and do what they want to do, drop their bread, and it's going to come right back. But
man, I actually was in the deal, man, with trying to get some money for a Drake show, right?
Yeah.
You know, I caught around my little plugs, my contact.
you was going to try to,
people over there.
You going to try to get some money.
I'm trying to get 10% of that $2 million, right? $2 million. Do you know what? They told me, he said, man, he ain't going out of no country for that, man. There ain't no money. I'm like, damn.
Damn, is that right?
Man, I should have kept rapping, man. I should have been, I don't know, I should have been like, I've been dissing everybody. I should have just been going hard. I don't know, bro. I shouldn't have quit. I was hard, bro. I shouldn't have quit.
You was hard.
I'm still hard, but it's just a little late.
Just a little late. A little late, huh? A little late.
I'd rather do other shit.
A little late.
But anyway, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man, to the Dub C and CJ Mac show thus far. We got another segment coming up right now, man. We want to bring in Kareem Webb with Follow the Bag. Kareem?
Thanks, Mac. We're going to get straight to the bag. Peep it. We got 5 friendly mayors that we need to hold accountable for making sure we get to the bag. In Atlanta, in Houston, in Chicago, in New York, and just recently, right here, our friend, the Honorable Mayor Karen Bass. $65 billion was just appropriated in the infrastructure bill. That means businesses that are going to get that money to help rebuild our country. we need to make certain that our businesses are a part of that. What you can do is just Google, who is my representative? If you do that, you'll know who's in your city council that represents you where you live, who's in your state government, and who is your congressperson. You need to know who those people are and check in about the business opportunities that might be right for you.
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
Yes. Welcome back to the Dub C and CJ Max Show. Before we leave, y'all, I just wanted to say personally, man, that I want to see us do better. Definitely. We got this platform, man, to big up people, bro. We ain't here to tear nobody down, none of that. We want to see people make it, you know. So my advice to youngsters, man, keep getting that money, man. Stay safe, be smart, watch who you got around you. You know what I'm saying? And don't think you got to compete with the streets, bro, because the streets is undefeated. Guarantee you ain't going to beat them, boy. It's going to be penitentiary or death, and that's just what it is. I've been doing this a long time, man, and I'm so super blessed. But I be knowing when to dip out, and I got the blessings of God, man. So that's why I just want to leave y'all with that.
And you got me, right?
What you
Man,
watching?
and I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah! We out, y'all.
We out, y'all.
Dub C and CJ. Dub C and CJ. Dub C and CJ. Dub C and CJ. Dub C and CJ Max Show.
What you watching? Yeah.
Dub C and CJ.
What you watching? Yeah.
Dub C and CJ.
What you watching? Yeah.
Dub C and CJ. Dub C and CJ. Dub C and CJ Max Show.